Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the KO Nano controller and whether I think it's worth the money. First off, I want to talk about the price. The KO Nano controller in the UK retails for £800. Obviously, if you go direct to KO's website, the price is shown in dollars, which is $699. But after shipping and import tax, it kind of comes to around £780. So there's not much difference. You might as well just buy it from a UK retailer who has it in stock and receive it quicker. Now, if we compare the price of the KO Nano to the price of the BAC 4000, which you can only use on the Surron, that's £1,200. And if we compare it to the BAC 8000 for people that have Talaria stings like me, that is £1,500. So almost double the price of the KO Nano controller, which I think attracted a lot of buyers, including myself. Next up is the fit and finish. The finish of the product itself is great. It's got an aluminium heatsink on the front, which is finished in satin black. It kind of looks like something you'd buy from Apple, to be honest. In terms of the fit, it fits great in the stock Talaria Sting mounting points. The connectors are just plug and play, very, very simple, and you could be up and running within 5 minutes. The only niggle I have with the, I don't know, you could call it the fit and finish, but the actual waterproof rating is that the controller is waterproof rated. Now this is very well and good, but the harnesses where they go into the controller are not. They simply have a little rubber boot, which I think water could easily get in there, especially if you accidentally rode through a large puddle, and they won't warranty the controller if you do get water in there, so it's just kind of pointless. In terms of controller function, the controller was very easy to set up using the phone app, which is available for iOS and Android. Less easy with the PC, but they don't actually have any Mac compatibility. You have to have a PC, and the software tends to favour newer PCs running super up-to-date software. So I had to borrow a PC to try it out from one of my friends, and it did not like that computer. It would not finish the tune. It wouldn't finish saving the settings to the bike. It just was a bit of a pain in the arse. So I would personally stick to using the app on the phone, as you can use your iPhone or your Android device. The actual software itself is great. If you look on the screen now, you'll see me scrolling through my settings. This is the app that KO controller works with. This is only a beta at the moment. It's not a finished product. Actually, much like the controller, we'll get into that later. But you can pretty much adapt the bike to how you want it. This is all well and good, but it's pointless if the bike doesn't ride well. Well, the throttle response is very picky. You can't just have no regen and have a crisp throttle. You have to have regen on, which is very annoying. I used to be able to wheelie really well, which I'll insert some clips now. Since I've put this controller on, I can no longer wheelie. I mean, it's very hard. It wants to throw you off the back of the bike. Now, for the problems of the throttle, my experiences are throttle hang. So you pull the throttle back. Once you let off the throttle, the bike will still accelerate for a second. It can be quite dangerous, to be honest, if you're trying to wheelie the bike. I also have weird throttle input inaccuracy. So if I pull the throttle 4 times in quick succession, imagine if you're on a 2-stroke motorbike and you're back, it will just register 1 or 2 long ones, and they won't be equal either. They'll be like one will be half throttle, one will be 75% throttle, etc. So it's a bit inaccurate. Also, I've noticed when I'm at higher speed, so over 30 miles per hour, the throttle no longer has that modulation. So if I pull the throttle back a quarter of a turn, it will just give me full throttle. It's very strange. Another thing I've noticed, and now I still have the stock motor on my Talaria Sting, but if the bike's rolling backwards or forwards ever so slightly, you cannot press the start button to engage the throttle. It won't work. You have to have the bike dead still. Sometimes if you drop the bike on a hill, it will go into the wait mode on the screen, and you cannot get the bike to move again unless the bike is dead still. As I mentioned, I bought my controller from Electron Cycles. It was already in stock in the UK, so it shipped very quickly to me. But I've been told that if you purchase the KO Nano directly from KO's website, they send you a disclaimer email straight afterwards telling you that this is not a finished product, it's still in development, hence why you may experience some issues. Now, had I have known this at the time, I probably wouldn't have bought the controller. I probably would have just gone straight to a BAC 8000, had the egg rider display, had been off. So in terms of who will it suit, I think it will just suit the casual commuters who want to ride on the road and street, or the weekend riders who just want to go through a park or maybe through the woods. It's not going to suit anyone that wants to do more serious stuff like jumps or enduro riding, as the throttle response isn't there. If you want to hop over a log, or if you want to just give a little bit of throttle on a takeoff, it's just not accurate enough. I think maybe the factory controller would have been a bit better, but I'm not willing to trust KO on that one, seeing as my friend purchased a motor about a month ago and he still hasn't had an update with shipping, and they claim to deliver it to his door in 2 to 3 weeks. So I can't no longer recommend this controller. I might get used to the way it rides, but I've had it for 4 months and I've had no luck with it really. I would have spent the extra on the back 8,000 if I could go back in time. But yeah, well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you like the video. If you do, please leave a comment or subscribe. I plan on doing more videos and more reviews. There'll be plenty more Surron and Talaria Sting content. Yeah, thanks for watching.